This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Top 10 Fortnite skin combos for Chapter 5 Season 3. Let's do it. Guys, if you're playing Fortnite Season 3, obviously the Battle Pass is incredibly cool, and the theme of this season is awesome too. It's like a wasteland. A lot of these skins are kind of based around that kind of concept. But let's just pretend like we don't have V-Bucks. We can't get the Battle Pass using my code AlxAce in the item shop. And you have to use these skins from your locker from previous seasons to build out what you're going to be wearing this season. Well, today I have created my top 10 list of Fortnite skin combos that would fit with this season's theme. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do so let me know what you guys think about my skin combos in the comments below. Let's jump into it, and obviously let me know, what is your go-to skin for this season? And starting off at number 1, we have the Doomslayer with his Ember armor on, and honestly, there's nothing different about this. I'm using the back bling, the pickaxe, and the glider, also the contrail that comes with his set, and it just fits. It just fits with the season theme. Like, just looking at the gameplay, having him in the wasteland, like just the vibe of the Doomslayer running around, nitro on his feet, he just looks tough. So that's why honestly he's one of my favorite skins to use in this season right now, and I would really recommend using him because it just feels awesome. The next one, kind of in that same vein, we have the Exo Stranger from Destiny, and again, I'm actually just straight up using the actual back bling, the pickaxe, the lament, and the Sparrow glider alongside some zip ribbons as our contrail. For some reason, these sort of games that are, you know, involving space, it just feels right to have them in these wasteland areas, because a lot of the time their games are taking place in wastelands, like super kind of distorted areas. And again, the Stranger, the Exo Stranger, just feels like they fit in perfectly. But what is up next? We have combo number 8, and that is Mayhem. This skin was re-released in the item shop recently, and I've made some changes. So the puncture pack, I think, is actually a part of their set, but I have added in the Neon Reaver and the Nitrodrome Dropper contrail alongside the Junk Jet. Because again, it just feels like it just fits. We're wastelanders now. Land in the Nitrodrome and absolutely go ham. And I just love the Mayhem outfit. I think it's simply done. There's just these little aesthetic touches that just look really good. And honestly, this skin is perfect for this season. You might be wondering what's next. Well, we're going throwback because we've got the Circuit Breaker. This is a OG skin. Shout out to Dr. Lupo. I think this was his skin. I've added in the Stealth Response unit as the back bling, the Instigator as our pickaxe, the Junk Bucket as our glider, and the Target Acquired Contra. We are very much going for that nice bright neon red, landing in the red line area, and I just love the Stealth Response unit on the back. I love the little touch of the red wiring. I think it's a nice little hint of red. The Instigator looks slick, looks clean, matches the skin, and the Junk Bucket, you know, like I feel like it matches that kind of wastelander aesthetic that we're going for. And this Circuit Breaker, it feels like this is something he'd build to kind of roam around the island. I just love this skin. I think it's really cool. I think it fits. It's a little bit more on the futuristic side, but I feel like it fits. Now, before we go on to the next skin, we gotta talk about the sponsor of the day, and that is Squarespace. Now, before we continue, guys, today I've got something awesome to share with you. If you ever thought about building your own website but didn't know where to start, let me tell you about Squarespace. Whether you want a killer blog showing off your gaming achievements or even starting an online store, Squarespace has everything you need. Their templates are top-notch and make your site look professional right from the start with no coding required. One of my favorite things about Squarespace is how easy it is to use. Just drag and drop to create your perfect website. If you want to add your latest YouTube videos, boom, done. Need a place to sell your custom merch? Boom, easy. And if you ever have any issues, Squarespace has 24/7 support to help you out. Seriously, they're always there to get you back on track. So if you guys are ready to take your online game to the next level, go to squarespace.com/AlxAce and start your free trial today. And because you're part of my community, use my code AlxAce to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. That's squarespace.com/AlxAce, code AlxAce for 10% off, and it's time to build something epic with Squarespace. Obviously, as always, big shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring this channel. Let's dive back into the Fortnite skins. And coming up next, we have the Mandalorian. Of course, we had to have a Star Wars outfit. I mean, come on, this wasteland, it just screams Star Wars vibes. But instead of having our little, baby Yoda friend, I know that's not his name. I know it's not his name. I've actually added the Desert Essentials back bling because, I mean, we're literally almost in a desert. As for the pickaxe, I've added in the Electro Staff because if you didn't know, the Mando set didn't come with a pickaxe for some reason. But we do have the Razor Crest as our glider and the Shooting Star as our contro, because Mando, when he's dropping in, he's coming in quick. So I feel like this one just adds that vibe. Like we're not messing around. So up next, this one's a little bit out there, but let me know what you think about the idea. It is Sylvie, and this one I'm kind of going for an engineer in the wastelands kind of vibe because I feel like her outfit matches and the actual equipment that I've picked matches as well. The adventure pack I feel like fits well. We've got a little sword. I think it's fun. A little phone in there. I think that's cute. We have the Smith's Slammers as our pickaxes. Again, I feel like going for like a blacksmith engineer in the wasteland who's ready to build a car, ready to build whatever. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. The Storm Cloud as our glider. This is something she built up with all the scraps in the wasteland. And of course, our contrail are some exhaust pipes because, we gotta get down there quick. And what better way than using some exhaust pipes? So I like the idea. I like the concept. I get that she's kind of not meant for the wastelands, but like, I think it kind of fits. Let me know what you guys think about this idea. Up next, though, this one, I just think this one's just for me. We've got Ghost Rider, and for the back bling, I've added the Fire Starter, the Soulfire Chains as a pickaxe, the Ghost Glider as our glider, and Fall to Their Doom from the Doom series because I mean it just fits, like, come on. But the reason I added this one in is just because, like, just adding nitro to Ghost Rider just makes him look incredibly cool. I mean, he literally has fire coming out of his entire body. Like, it just looks tough. And I mean, just look at him. I mean, okay, the replay kind of glitched, so he's doing the Lethal Company dance. But imagine if he was landing menacingly and not like this, because the game kind of messed up. It's funny, but yeah, it's just tough. All right, up next we have, I mean, you saw this coming, the Rust Lord, but he's equipped with a rare Rust Bucket back bling, and we have the Hydraulic Slammer as the pickaxe alongside the Fortilla Flyer with the Engine Drop Contrail. Like, this guy, he is literally a scavenger picking up rust and whatever he can find in the wastelands. And just looking at, okay, it bugged again. It's fine. But okay, I want to show these cool shots, but the game just bugged and it's just kind of funny, so I'm just showing it like this. But the Rust Lord is an absolute classic. I know we have a Rust skin. I know we have several Rust skins actually, but I think this one's just the best. It's the OG, it's the classic. It looks awesome. Up next, we have something a little bit out there, but we have Kitbash, and this time instead of the toaster head, I switched it to the little kitty head. And as for our back bling, we have Elim, which tells us our eliminations on the counter, Wrecking Axe as our pickaxe, the Wasteland Rider as our glider, and the Engine Drop as our contrail. Again, I think this one's just cool. This is literally like scraps in the wasteland have become sentient and are now, now roaming the wastelands trying to just survive. I mean, this one's just cool. It fits the theme. I love the wasteland cyberpunk aesthetic, and I think this one fits perfectly. It's a robot made out of garbage, come on. And finally, at number 1, this is probably my favorite because it fits the best. It's the Psycho Bandit from Borderlands. I mean, come on, you had to have a Psycho in this season, but interesting choices. The back bling is the Cactus Jack one. I felt like the best back bling for the Psycho is either no back bling or this one, but I just love the little red accent highlights. I think it looks cool. As for the pickaxes, just giving him his Psycho Buzz axes, and for the glider, we've got the Wasteland Speeder alongside the Engine Drop, and of course it bugged again, so he's doing the Lethal Company dance. But before we go, I have a little surprise for you, because as I was filming the Rust one, the game bugged out. As you can see, I drove into a ramp and I glitched into a rock completely. Like, I was literally able to kill players. This poor Peter Griffin had no idea what was coming. I was able to shoot players through a rock. So I mean, even when I'm trying not to break the game, I find ways to break the game and I glitch the game. So I just wanted to point this out. This is totally funny. Totally had nothing to do with this video, but I mean, come on, how funny is this? I wish I could recreate this, but yeah, totally unintentional, but hilarious nonetheless. But those were my top 10 skin combos I'm using this season. Let me know what you guys think about them. What would you change about them? And of course, let me know what your favorite skin is to use this season in the comments below. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day. And obviously, if you purchase any of these skins in the item shop, make sure you use my code AlxAce. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.